that sound.
Yeah. Oop, let me turn off that. Shoot. Hold on. I didn't necessarily want to have emulator crap on the stream itself, but I didn't want
yeah.
to have the FPS showing, so.
That's a nostalgia bomb too.
Yeah.
This Capcom.
I'll let the you know, the attract mode title here run. It gives you the background for the story.
The PlayStation 1 startup sound is like on the same level as like the THX sound.
Yeah.
The people of this world rely on ancient technology.
I like the way this guy says some of these words for some reason.
A powerful energy source. These refractors lie in ancient ruins underground and in the sea.
Is this the game that has the bad voice acting?
No, this game has great voice acting.
Oh, okay. I just remember like the Dr. Wily.
No, that's Mega Man 8.
Okay.
No, this game's voice acting is, especially for its time, its only contemporary is like Metal Gear Solid. This guy talks funny though, the narrator guy.
Over the years, the story of a fabulous treasure, the legendary
I cannot find my
Mother Lode
bottle opener. Mother Lode.
Among the diggers. The Mother Lode.
How's the game volume?
So great that if it were discovered,
it's a little bit low, but only because we're listening to speech. Maybe just like 2 ticks up.
I think that the game itself is a little louder, but I will I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the music might end up being louder.
Hope, despair,
charity,
greed,
greed,
duty, power.
Who
can say what truly motivates the diggers?
That's it was kind of like the librarian reading a storybook to the preschoolers. extra emotion.
Here we go.
Shoot, I can't find my bottle
Mega
opener.
Man? Mega Man! Mega Man! Can you hear me?
Just barely. The transmission isn't too clear.
I got worried because the transmission got cut off suddenly.
I'm okay. I think this is the last door. Roll! It's still active. The reactor's still running.
Great! What about the refractor?
I wonder if there's anything I can do about the audio at all. I don't think so. But I'm gonna check just in case.
Mixer.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. Volume.
This is... Here's a plug-in. Like this looks like some kind of mixer, so I could try
EQ.
It's here. It's a big one too.
All right, now maybe we can finally get some money. Be careful.
Does it sound better? Or am I crazy?
It does a little bit.
I think that the dynamic range was really high. Like I could hear really loud bass, but like their voice is really low, and I was thinking, that's probably a problem, right? But
I'm okay, Roll. Everything's all right here.
Don't count your chickens yet. I'm picking something up on my screen. Looks like a Reaver bot. You'd better get out of there. Come on.
Okay, I have a question. Is there subtitles?
Here we go.
See, I thought that there were, like, in my memory, there were subtitles, but I don't know. There's not a lot of options, so...
Oh well.
yeah, I can... I can't even, like... Oh, okay, it's set to EQ, right? So, what if... Like, what does chorus do? That sounds funky. Something's wrong there. Oh.
Oh jeez.
That might actually sound okay. Oh man, I gotta remember how this game controls.
Wait a second. There should be a Reaver bot around there somewhere.
Okay, now we have text.
That was low
Just
pass CPS. I could try a different audio driver. It's on X sound.
Can you see it?
That sounds worse.
It looks like a small one.
That sounds kind of better.
Yeah, that was a little better.
You should be able to take it down with your buster gun.
That one also sounds really good. Oops. I got owled. Oh yeah, I keep trying to use the analog stick. It wasn't invented yet.
Oh my goodness.
Turn right there.
Yeah, that sounds
This is
pretty good.
pretty good.
SDL, I think, was really good.
Plus, if we're gonna have the text on the screen, it'll be fine.
It's not going to be there for the animated cutscenes.
Oh.
I'm also just, like, one last thing. I'm going to go back to the EQ. Oh, that really makes
Can
the
you see a door nearby?
music pop.
Just for the purpose of, like, your YouTube, do you want to restart this before you get too far?
Nah.
So you don't have that stuff on there?
It's not the end of the world. Really, you know, this is just
Where
for
are
me.
you going, Mega Man? That's not the right way. I don't like
This is
the way
like
that
for me and
looks.
maybe George later.
Maybe you'd better head back.
And for us to enjoy. I just think this is one of these games where it's like, I can't believe more people don't play this game or like don't remember this game more fondly.
Be careful, Mega Man. It looks like they've got you surrounded.
I just think it's phenomenal. There's a quick turnaround. Yeah, there we go.
Mega Man, are you alright?
You can learn to speedrun it and take it to GDQ.
No, I don't. But
Show the world the,
what I appreciate about it though is the story. I wouldn't want
That should
to
be the way out.
speedrun through that.
It's not far from your current position.
make it an incentive, a donation incentive to show cutscenes. And then you can raise a bunch of money for charity.
Watch out, there's something right in front of you.
There's like a Z targeting from Zelda that I can do by holding R2. Whoops. Is that every enemy in the room?
Like way back in the day with like old Xbox, and we played so much Counter-Strike, and there was only the one analog stick. Like you had to do everything with one analog stick.
On Counter-Strike?
Huh? A platform?
Yeah.
There was two analog
Try
sticks on the
jumping up
Xbox.
on it. Grab the ledge if you have
Like a
to.
left and a right
On-
one.
On like the big monster controller.
Yeah.
Hold it, don't move.
You're thinking of the Dreamcast only had one
Looks
analog
like
stick.
it didn't see you. It looked
Maybe.
like a
I played
Reaver
Quake
bot.
on
You were
that.
lucky.
Yeah.
But like it was like a control scheme that I got used to. Like you're using a D-pad to move around here.
Yeah. And I have to use the triggers to turn, by the way.
And it was like, with one analog stick, it was like you're turning your camera left and right, like you're turning your body left and right, there's essentially no strafe.
Well, I played Perfect Dark on the N64 with like this alternate control scheme that turned the right half of the controller, the C buttons, into the right control stick, so that you could strafe with the C buttons.
Mega Man, I'm picking up a Reaver bot.
And like I got
He's
used to
above you,
that,
watch out.
and then also way back then I used to use inverted controls. And
Oh, I
like
still
not
do.
every not every game they do now, but there was like an era where not every game offered it. And so you'd have some games that didn't work right. And I finally just at one point was like, I'm just gonna fix this and I'm just gonna learn normal controls.
Oops.
And I did it with Uncharted. And like just it feels like you're having a stroke when you like, you know, your muscle memory's trying to do one thing and your hands are trying to do a thing, and then what happens on the screen is not what your fingers are doing.
Yeah, I've been able to use inverted for this whole time still. Thank God. Oops, I skipped some
It's
dialogue.
probably a Reaver bot. Be careful. Huh? Mega Man, can you hear me? I'm losing you. The transmission.
So have you ever seen this before?
Roll? Are you
I
alright?
remember
Can you hear
you
me?
playing it as a kid. Like I remember just, you know, walking in the room and seeing it on the screen, but I've never like sat down for start to finish.
I think this scene is so charming.
Like I think I vaguely remember you playing this like in the kitchen. On Mom's house.
I just think that, like, man, like if you think about the time period this game came out, and the fact that it's like basically fully voice acted and has all these wonderful cutscenes, and it still looks pretty good. Like, it's crazy that it wasn't more popular and it's not more well remembered.
Is this the only 3D Mega Man game? Well, there's a series of these, right?
There's a sequel to this, and then also Mega Man X7 is unfortunately 3D. That game's terrible.
You know what game I want to play? I want to play Wind Waker
Oh yeah, well they have the HD version of that too.
on Switch. Or
On Wii U, but you could play that on the on an emulator.
they need to put it on Switch. I was in the small group of people that bought a Wii U.
Back for more?
I normally keep my Nintendo stuff.
Man, I
but
really want to figure
after-
out how to make this like the audio louder. I mean, the dialogue louder. It's crazy.
After I got my Switch, it was just so apparent that the Wii U was like a prototype for what they really wanted to do and weren't quite ready to do yet.
Yeah.
And I normally keep my Nintendo stuff and I like playing old Nintendo stuff, but it was like, this is just so clunky and the Switch is so seamless.
Man, like the dialogue is like the best part of this game. I'm really upset. Hold on. I wonder if there's something I can find out like with a quick Google search. Um Whoops. Oh, I just picked.
See ya.
Oh, yeah, that one sounds awful. Why are these all weird ones? Like, they're not like equalizer ones, they're like, you know, reverb. It's like, why would you want
Well,
that?
it says filters, so it's literally just running it through. It's not an actual equalizer. Like, it says mixer there, but they have it like audio producer complicated.
Oh. Resampler driver?
Highest quality.
Well, it apparently increases the, or decreases performance, but maybe that doesn't...
You have like a beast computer though.
Hold on! We're taking off!
That's not bad.
Roger!
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Phew. Nice timing, Roll.
Anytime, Mega Man. I'm sorry, Mega Man. I had some engine problems.
So just real quick, I wanted to compare these, but setting the resampler to highest seemed to help.
It's okay, Roll. But I'm glad you showed up when you did.
All's well that ends well, right? And we were able to
This
get
sounds
a
pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
We should be able to get by with that for a while. If only the mother lode were as easy to find as this.
Don't worry, we'll find it someday. And your parents, too.
Thanks. I know we will.
Oh, the engine's overheating. The smoke's so thick I can barely see.
What? I guess the flutter's in worse shape than I thought.
Roll, the number 5 meters is going crazy. She can't take much more of this.
Gramps, can you open up the number 11 valve again?
Got it.
We'd better find some place to sit down. Mega Man, check the map.
There's an island called Cadillacs about 100 miles southwest.
Good. Check.
They have a map of just Cadillacs Island. And he's like, there's an island called Cadillacs.
It's just so weird seeing him with no helmet.
You can get a helmet later,
I can't do much
and
more for
he looks
myself down
stupid.
here. Can somebody give me a hand?
Sorry, Gramps, but my hands are a little full right now.
Oh, I see it! Land ho!
Come on. Hold
Speaking of
together.
GDQ, one time I actually won one of the prizes,
Right!
and it was a Mega Man like replica helmet that lit up and stuff. And I was super duper excited, and the freaking post office lost it, and I never got it.
Oh man.
It bothers me to this day. This was like 5 years ago. It bothers me to this day.
Hold on a second. Give me a second.
Looks like we made it.
I'm adjusting levels. In fact, I'm pretty quiet thing.
This looks pretty bad. I don't think it'll be safe to set foot in here for quite a while.
We've been pushing her so hard. Haven't been taking good enough care of her. We'll just have to fix her up.
Looks like the repairs aren't going to be finished anytime soon. We'll be here for a while, I guess. This island, what do you call it, Mega Man? Cattle Locks? Must have a town or a city somewhere. Think you could go take a look around?
This is Data. That's what he does.
We emulate save times too.
Yeah, well, it actually does, because otherwise it can screw up the emulation. Actually, like the timing of things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I/O disk speed, like read-write stuff. You know, all that stuff's really important. I can't remember. There's some way to get rid of the like PS1 texture warble. Whoops.
Ah, Mega Man! The police saw us crash land and came to check up on us.
Well, you certainly put on quite a show. But it looks like everyone's
He's great.
all right. Let me welcome you to Cadillac's Island. Now, I'd like to ask one of you to come with me to the station.
We need you to fill out some immigration forms so you can get your registration and ID card. You can't enter the city without one.
Don't worry. It won't take very long. While you're waiting, you can spend your time in the shopping arcade next to the city. You don't need an ID card to get in there.
Are you ready to go, Professor?
The monkeys.
Yeah, he never stops doing that forever.
Isn't that the plot of Moonlighter?
Oh yeah.
Which I still want to play.
We're waiting for Miss Trod. Yeah, man, that texture glitch shit is driving me nuts too.
I'm not sure what you mean for that one.
Oh, it's just like warbling. I don't know if there's anything that you can do about it. Or maybe it's a core. I can do it. It's a core setting. Options. Severe graphical.
This is such a complicated emulator.
Yeah. Fixed. It's fixed. I fixed it. Oh, can't interact with that yet. Oh, it's so much better. Oh my god.
You know what I want to play like on stream, and I don't know how to do it. Like I'd need an emulator first of all, but I want to play Monster Rancher.
Oh, well yeah. That's the
But
same thing
how
I'm
do
doing.
you- But I mean, how do you emulate changing discs?
Oh, I see what you're saying. You'd have to... You can insert discs with these emulators sometimes. Like EPSXE lets you insert ISO files, so you could
I feel
switch
like I
to
know
ISO.
this music.
I don't think there's like anything in here like that you ever get for any reason. Maybe you talk to somebody in there, because I think at some point like you talk to someone in this tailor shop too, but you don't actually buy anything here. Am I cool or what?
Is this just like town music like throughout the game, or shop music throughout the game?
In this region and one of the other regions, yeah.
'Cause like this feels really familiar from watching you play.
Are you a digger? Yes. Oops. Oh, right. There's really only one thing you do here. Is, the guy at the junk shop wants you to... We'll give you the part, but you... Or the girl here, but you have to go find her husband. Little blue boy. So now I go back to where that guy was standing. Paprika. Oh, these like bully kids or whatever. Circle is like the go button, even though X is like how you select things in a menu, and that's really confusing. Help somebody.
I'm just like a Nintendo person, and so I'm used to like A, or you know, the right button being select everything on every game.
Yeah, well that's why
And then
it's extra confusing in this game when It's X to
Sometimes.
select menus, but yeah, sometimes. Oh shoot.
Every once in a while, Joey will be like, "Hey, can you start up my PlayStation and make sure blah blah is downloading?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I get like as far as select your profile, and then I like back out of it immediately.
Ah.
It's so bad that on my profile on the PlayStation, I actually went to the like accessibility settings and swapped those buttons.
Oh wow. Yeah. Money in the bank. Oh, did I miss a snake? Oh. Oh, I missed one over here. This guy, if I recall correctly, this guy runs so fast.
I'm a fast runner.
Those fucking bolts. So I'm gonna actually go a little further in. Just trying to find money.
Are the gems money?
Yeah. Oops. There's so many like secrets and parts and stuff everywhere in this game too. Ow. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. Ah.
It's not worth it.
I can like cheese some of these encounters like this. Oh.
Oh my god.
Ah. There's like a little bit of a shield where I won't take damage as long as I've not gotten hit for a little bit. So that's why I'm not dying. That's some life.
I honestly think that one of my all-time favorite games ever is Monster Rancher 2.
Yeah, I think you could figure out how to stream that.
The DS one was pretty good too.
Yeah. Alright.
Geez, that's pretty nice to have right away.
Yeah, I like the equipping parts and stuff too that this game has. came away from this with a pretty good amount of money too. Oh, here's roll data.
He like just has this like blank cute face and he's constantly dancing and there's something like I don't trust him about it. Like
I think he's fine.
he probably is fine, but it's just I don't know. Have you ever seen Madoka Magica?
I have, yeah.
Like it reminds me of the cute adorable little creature.
I can probably do this one time and not suffer too much.
Jet lag dickery.
Yes. If you do that enough times, you start getting weird black armor for some reason. Even though that doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, I gotta check every garbage pail. I think that's the only— oh, there's a garbage can on the other side. There's so many hidden things in this game. Like things that I didn't find until years and years and years later. Actually, I was just watching Vinny play Mega Man X4, and chat was like, "Oh, you get there's a power up, you know, you missed," and he's like going to get it, and I saw him get this power up that supposedly gets you more starting lives if you game over. I have never seen this before. I've played Mega Man X4 like 15 times. I've never known about that power up. Mine parts kit. He's also giving us his support car. Yeah, you can what should I name my name be?
What the heck? What does it matter?
No,
I guess just Mega Man. Why would you want to be my hippopotamus?
I don't know.
Class B digger's license.
I think I can just come back in here and just like shop at the shop. Maybe not. I think. Oh, there's a guy. I'll do the kick the can one more time. I used to have a science where I'd start from where it starts over there and get it like in because of like the just like this kind of angle here. Something like that. Like it's strange that the more you do that, the blacker your armor gets, and then your armor is eventually fully black. And I don't think that there's much else of a downside to that besides the money, making the game too easy. But just weird.
Mega Man, were you able to find anything? Oh. If you can't find any parts in town, I guess we'll have to try digging for them ourselves.
That's what the man at the junk store said.
That might take a while. Which means... Huh? Mega Man, what's that? It looks like a weapons upgrade module.
Oh, this? Yeah, the junk store man gave it to me. He said we could use this car to hook it up.
You mean we can use this car? Well, come on then. Let's get it attached right away. There, it's ready. This weapon lets you use landmines. Just drop them in front of an oncoming enemy and boom! Just remember, there's a limited number of mines, so make sure you use them sparingly. Do you want me to explain what this weapon does again?
Do they just recharge
I'll get
then,
to
or do you have to
work on
find
fixing this car
ammo?
up. I'll be able to
You'll
help
find
you out
energy
and maybe
cubes,
spot for you
but
if
also
I can get
data
it
will
running
recharge
again.
when you find data. So I guess I can't do anything quite yet, huh? Okay.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you so I could give you this. Your citizen's card. Now you'll be able to use the city gates. Of course, there are some gates that can't be opened, but
Why's that?
pirates. We've received information.
Hold on, I want to set it so it doesn't, if I alt-tab, it doesn't, stop. How do I do that?
That indicates there are some headed this way. So
Oh,
as a precaution, we're evacuating the civilians and locking the gates.
Pirates? Our grandfather is still inside the city. Will he be all right?
Well, I'm sure he's heard the announcements about the pirates. If I see him, I'll make sure he gets to a safe place. If you'll excuse me.
I'm worried about Gramps. I hope he'll be okay.
I'll go look for him. You wait here.
Okay, Mega Man. Be careful.
I was gonna, hold on. One second.
And Data's just cha-cha sliding back there.
How do I crop a source?
How do I get back to Tokyo?
was gonna, I wanted to share with you quickly just what a step up in voice acting this was for Mega Man X4.
No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What am I fighting for?
Yeah,
You like stream dropped doing that.
yeah, I was flipping it back. Everything should be back to normal.
Let me close. I'll close it and then open it. There we go.
Oh, so I do have the mine now. Oops. Why can't it hurt me? That's stupid. Oh, I got another can to kick.
You've already made so much money just from doing that.
Yeah. Forgot about this one.
$10,000.
Power Razor Alpha. Range is like a little overrated. I forget, energy I think is how many shots he can shoot before he's before he has to have that little break. So that's actually pretty good.
Might as well get a life gauge.
Finding the canteen's really important. It's almost more important than the life gauge. I guess they're like parallel importance.
So, is that like E-tanks kind
Yeah,
of?
kind of. Yeah, now I've got... So I think you go into... You go into here, and then you can refill your life from the menu. So that's really awesome. So yeah, I've got a lot more health now, suddenly. Oh, yeah, this is the sneak tutorial.
I'm bad at being sneaky in literally every game.
Now I can enter the city for good.
Okay, got it? Once the decision's made, there's no turning back. Nothing less than 100%. And remember, it's more than just guns and ships. It's whoever has the most information that wins, right?
Right, we understand. You need to keep your costs and risks as low as possible and stay on schedule.
That's right. You've got it. Huh? What are you looking at?
Oops.
I will have to go in
Yeah.
about, like, 10 minutes or so.
I'll be trying to find data soon here. Nice.
Don't kick us. Was that a sheep?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a
Oh.
pig.
Whoops.
Oh.
Kind of probably shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, you can go down into the underground here. Oh yeah, I gotta... I don't really... Yeah, this takes me back to where I was exploring before.
Do you have like an actual dungeon map there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, what's interesting about this game is every single dungeon in the game is connected. It's crazy.
Huh.
It all maps perfectly underneath the entire like city overworld. Just kind of looking for trash cans right now because I don't remember where they all are. But I need to head north to the city hall.
Hey, Mega Man! Come to check up on me, eh? Here, let me introduce you to the mayor of this island, Amelia.
I'm Amelia. Nice to meet you. I'm an old friend of Professor Barrel's. I worked as his assistant for a while I was in school.
It's a small world, isn't it?
To tell you the truth, we've gotten reports that there are some pirates headed this way. I was asking the professor if he might have any idea what they're after.
I'll bet anything they're after the legendary treasure supposedly buried on this island.
Why
There
does
are
he
a lot
have a
of
half
stories
of a
about the
metal
treasure,
head?
but no one knows exactly what it is.
I don't know.
I thought maybe you might know something about it, Professor.
I've been in the digging business a long time, but I haven't been able to find out anything about this island's treasure except legends and myths. Look, Mega Man, I'll be here for a while talking with Amelia. So why don't you go back and keep an eye on Roll? Tell her not to worry about me, okay?
The way the camera like zooms in on the second half of everyone's message makes it feel really dramatic.
Yeah.
It's a dog!
What's that all about?
What? What did I ever do to you?
Mega Man Canadian?
Possibly, yeah.
What are you staring at? I'm not a circus clown or something. Go on, get out of here. Hey, cut it out. Don't you know you can't treat girls that way? Hey, hold on. Down, boy. Down. Are you all right? You just mind your own business.
She runs fast too.
Yeah. Oops.
Aye, Miss Tron. Up and away.
Oh, Mega Man!
Is Data around? Oh, he must be inside.
Where's Gramps? What? He's talking with the mayor at City Hall? I hope he'll be okay. By the way, did you see those weird-looking ships that just flew past here? I've never seen ones like that before. I wonder whose they are. There goes one.
Space pirates.
Huh? What's that noise? Sounds like... Oh no! They're attacking the city! Gramps is still in there! Mega Man, I'm going to go make sure he's all right.
Whoa!
Where's Data at? Should
He might be in the
inside.
car.
Oh, I can't use the car yet. I think Data in this case, in this exact scenario, is right outside the South City gate.
There he is.
Yeah. Suspense.
Yeah.
Next time on Mega Man Legends.